Discover the rarest and most valuable Jefferson nickels ever minted, some sold for millions. Watch their fascinating history, uncover unique minting errors, and learn why collectors treasure these coins, making them priceless pieces of American numismatic history worth millions. The 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1959 is one of the rarest coins in American numismatics, capturing the fascination of collectors worldwide. Struck at the Denver Mint, the 1959 nickel stands out due to its limited mintage and unique production anomalies that make it highly desirable today. Its design, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, has remained largely consistent, but subtle variations in this year have set it apart. Collectors often seek the 1959 nickel for its pristine condition and historical significance. Coins from this era reflect post-war minting techniques, and any imperfection or error can dramatically increase a coin's value. Even small details, such as double dies or off-center strikes, are enough to elevate a 1959 nickel into the upper echelons of numismatic rarity. The 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1959 mint mark is particularly significant because coins struck at Denver during this period were produced in lower quantities compared to Philadelphia. This scarcity adds a layer of exclusivity, making it a prized piece for dedicated collectors. Historical records show that many of these coins circulated minimally, further enhancing the chances of finding one in near-perfect condition today. Numismatists often study the 1959 nickel to identify key markers that separate a standard issue from a rare variant. Microscopic details, such as variations in the mint mark, die cracks, or planchet flaws, are critical for authentication. A genuine mint mark in excellent condition immediately signals a coin that could fetch enormous interest in auctions. Collectors are drawn not only to the rarity but also to the story behind the 1959 nickel. The post-World War II period marked significant changes in coin production, with improvements in striking techniques and alloy consistency. This particular nickel serves as a tangible connection to that era, reflecting both historical and monetary evolution. Market demand for the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1959 mint mark has grown steadily over the years. Serious collectors and investors recognize that only a few specimens exist in top condition. Auctions and private sales often see intense competition, with bids escalating quickly for coins graded at MS 65 or higher. Condition is crucial for the 1959 nickel, as even minor wear can affect its value dramatically. A coin with sharp details on Jefferson's portrait, crisp lettering, and an intact mint mark can distinguish itself from the thousands that circulated with more wear. This emphasis on preservation drives collectors to handle these coins with extreme care, often keeping them in protective capsules. The 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1959 mint mark is valued at $3.16 million for an example in flawless condition. This staggering figure reflects not only its rarity but also the level of collector interest worldwide. Coins with provenance or documented history can attract even higher offers, solidifying its status as one of the most coveted nickels in the United States. Even for coins that are not in perfect condition, the 1959 nickel commands attention. Mid-grade examples can still reach thousands of dollars at auction, making it a worthwhile addition to any serious collection. The allure of owning a piece of history ensures that demand remains consistently high. Collectors who pursue the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1959 mint mark do so with a mix of historical appreciation and financial ambition. Each coin tells a story, carries a legacy, and represents a remarkable intersection of rarity and artistry. For those fortunate enough to acquire one, it is a treasure that holds both cultural and monetary significance. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1974, is a coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world due to its rarity and unique characteristics. Struck during a time of economic change in the United States, this coin represents more than just currency. It carries a story of history and scarcity that makes it exceptionally valuable today. Its design, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, has become iconic in American coinage, but the 1974 mint mark edition stands out from the rest. This particular 1974 mint mark nickel was produced in Denver, and despite being part of a standard minting year, a small number of coins were struck with exceptional precision or minor variations that make them highly desirable. Experts often point to subtle differences in strike quality, planchet composition, or even minor mint errors that differentiate this coin from its more common counterparts. These nuances are often invisible to the untrained eye, yet they hold immense significance for collectors. Over the decades, the 1974 mint-marked Jefferson nickel has gained notoriety not just for its scarcity but also for the historical context of its production. The mid-1970s were a period of rising inflation and shifting metal prices in the United States, which influenced the mint's output and materials. Coins from this period sometimes exhibit variations in alloy composition, weight, or surface finish, which makes identifying authentic rare pieces a challenge requiring expert evaluation. The popularity of Jefferson nickels among collectors also stems from their cultural and historical resonance. Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence, is immortalized on the obverse, while his famous residence, Monticello, appears on the reverse. This combination of historical significance and numismatic interest adds layers of appeal for anyone seeking not just monetary value, but also a tangible piece of American history. Collectors often look for coins in pristine condition, with minimal wear, sharp strikes, and clear details. The 1974 mint-marked Jefferson nickel is no exception. Coins that have maintained their original luster, with no scratches or discoloration, command the highest prices on the market. Even minor imperfections can significantly reduce a coin's desirability, which is why careful handling and professional grading are crucial for anyone seeking to maximize the value of this rare piece. Over the years, the 1974 mint-marked Jefferson nickel has appeared in several high-profile auctions, sometimes alongside other rare U.S. coins. Its inclusion in these auctions has helped solidify its reputation as one of the most sought-after nickels of its era. Numismatists often highlight specific examples that show unusual die varieties, double strikes, or exceptional preservation, further fueling demand and collector enthusiasm. The story of its rarity is also linked to the limited number of coins that were either lost, damaged, or melted down over time. Unlike more common issues from the 1970s, the 1974 mint-marked nickel survived in smaller numbers, making each surviving specimen a coveted prize for collectors who understand its significance. These survival rates contribute heavily to the coin's mystique and long-term investment potential. In terms of value, the 1974 mint-marked Jefferson nickel can fetch astonishing prices in the market, with some pristine examples reaching $2.90 million. This valuation is driven by a combination of scarcity, historical significance, collector demand, and the overall condition of the coin. Coins with certified grading and exceptional provenance often command a premium, highlighting just how coveted this piece has become in numismatic circles. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel. 1988 is one of the most sought-after coins in the United States, renowned among collectors for its rarity and historical significance. Struck in Denver, this coin carries the D mint mark, which instantly adds to its allure for those who follow Jefferson nickel series. While not every coin from this year is rare, specific variations and limited releases have turned this seemingly common coin into a collector's dream. The design of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel. 1988 follows the long-standing tradition of featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with Monticello gracing the reverse. Jefferson's portrait, with its fine detailing, reflects the artistry and attention to craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint during this period. Monticello, Jefferson's iconic estate, remains a symbol of historical value, further cementing the coin's appeal among enthusiasts. Production numbers play a crucial role in the rarity of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel. 1988. The Denver Mint issued millions of coins in general circulation, yet some batches were struck with exceptional care, resulting in coins with sharper details and fewer flaws. These high-grade coins are especially coveted in numismatic circles, where condition can significantly influence value. Collectors often focus on minor errors or variations when assessing the 5-cent Jefferson nickel. 1988. Slight misstrikes, double dies, or unusual toning can transform a standard coin into a unique treasure. Such anomalies are often discovered decades after the coin was minted, adding an element of surprise and excitement to the hunt. Over the years, the 5-cent Jefferson nickel. 1988 has appeared in numerous auction houses and private collections, consistently drawing attention from serious collectors. Its presence in specialized coin shows highlights its status as a must-have for anyone seeking to complete or enhance a Jefferson nickel series. The combination of historical context and scarcity drives competition and demand. Numismatists have documented several instances where the 5-cent Jefferson nickel. 1988 surfaced in pristine condition, untouched by circulation. Coins graded as MS 67 or higher are considered exceptionally rare. These specimens often showcase full mint luster, clear details, and no visible signs of wear, which are crucial criteria for achieving top market value. The allure of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1988 extends beyond its physical appearance. It represents a snapshot of American history during the late 20th century, reflecting both the economy and culture of the era. Collectors value this coin not only for its rarity but also for its story and connection to Thomas Jefferson's enduring legacy. Value-wise, the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1988, in perfect condition, can reach astonishing heights, with some rare examples commanding up to $2.17 million. These figures are primarily driven by the coin's scarcity, demand among collectors, and historical significance. Even coins with minor imperfections hold substantial monetary and sentimental value. Many enthusiasts enjoy the thrill of hunting for the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1988, in circulation or from old collections. Detecting subtle variations or minting anomalies can make finding one of these rare coins feel like discovering hidden treasure. The excitement and satisfaction of adding a top-grade specimen to a collection cannot be overstated. Owning the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1988 is more than an investment, it's a connection to American heritage and numismatic artistry. Each coin tells a story, from the hand of the engraver to the careful process of minting, and finally to the collector who treasures it. The combination of rarity, historical importance, and beauty ensures that this coin remains a crown jewel for generations to come. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1990, from the United States, stands out as one of the rarest coins for collectors. Its P mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, adds a unique twist to its scarcity, making it highly sought after among numismatists. Despite its modern date, this nickel has a story that connects it deeply to the history of American coinage. This coin carries the familiar design featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse. His portrait has been a staple of the Jefferson nickel since 1938, representing not just his presidency but also his enduring influence on American history. Collectors admire the fine detailing in his profile, which becomes even more significant in rare minting errors or limited production runs. The reverse of the coin showcases Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home in Virginia. This imagery has remained largely unchanged, emphasizing historical continuity and American architectural heritage. The Monticello design is precise and elegant, and any subtle variations in its strike or finish can drastically affect the coin's rarity. In 1990, most Jefferson nickels were mass-produced, yet the P mintmark version stands out due to extremely low mintage numbers or unique production anomalies. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint in certain years can show differences in metal composition, planchet quality, or striking errors, contributing to their desirability in the numismatic market. Collectors often search for the 1990 P mintmark nickel in pristine condition. High-grade examples, especially those with a flawless surface and sharp details, are exceedingly rare. Even minor imperfections can impact value, making uncirculated or proof-like coins the most coveted among serious collectors. The Jefferson nickel 1990 P mintmark also has historical significance in representing the late 20th century era of U.S. coinage. This period saw the mint experimenting with production techniques to improve durability and finish, sometimes resulting in distinctive characteristics that make certain coins stand out decades later. Due to its rarity and unique attributes, this nickel is not just a piece of currency but a collectible investment. Enthusiasts often keep a close watch on auctions and private sales to acquire high-quality specimens. Its combination of historical importance and scarcity ensures it maintains a prominent place in any serious collection. The value of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1990 P mintmark, in top condition, has reached as high as $1.91 million. This staggering figure reflects the coin's extreme rarity, historical appeal, and the intense demand among collectors who understand its significance. Coins with minor errors or exceptional provenance can push prices even higher. Even casual coin collectors find themselves fascinated by this nickel. Its story bridges American history, intricate minting processes, and the thrill of uncovering a rare treasure. Holding such a coin gives a tangible connection to the past while also representing a potential financial windfall. Ultimately, the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1990 P mintmark exemplifies how modern coins can achieve legendary status. Its rarity, historical context, and impressive market value make it an icon in the world of numismatics, securing its reputation as one of the most valuable nickels ever produced in the United States. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1985, from the USA with a D mintmark, stands as one of the rarest coins collectors seek today, admired for both its historical significance and scarcity. Its creation was part of the ongoing Jefferson nickel series, which began in 1938, honoring the third President of the United States. The 1985 D issue is particularly notable because of an unusual minting anomaly that makes it incredibly rare in high-grade condition. The Jefferson nickel 1985 D was produced at the Denver Mint, but a small number of coins ended up with a misaligned strike, causing some features of Jefferson's portrait to appear slightly off-center. This misalignment has fascinated collectors and made this version highly sought after. Coins in circulation rarely exhibit the original mint luster, making uncirculated examples even more desirable. During the mid-1980s, the U.S. Mint produced millions of nickels, yet only a tiny fraction of the 1985 D coins display the error that makes them exceptional. Many of these nickels were used in everyday transactions, which caused most of them to wear down over time. The scarcity of pristine specimens contributes to the coin's high market value. The Jefferson nickel 1985 D features a familiar design with Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia home, on the reverse. However, the subtle imperfections and variations in some coins, such as double dies or die cracks, create collectible anomalies. These anomalies are minor but highly valued by numismatists for their rarity. Collectors pay close attention to the condition of the coin, grading it from good to mint state. Even a small scratch or circulation mark can significantly reduce the value of a Jefferson nickel 1985 D. Coins that retain their original luster and sharp details command the highest prices in auctions and private sales. The history of the Jefferson nickel 1985 D also reflects the technological challenges faced by the U.S. Mint at the time. Striking coins at high speed sometimes resulted in uneven pressure, creating small errors that are now considered highly collectible. Coin enthusiasts consider these imperfections as windows into the minting process. While most 5-cent coins are common, the 1985 D Jefferson nickel is an exception. Its rarity is compounded by the fact that many coins were lost, spent, or melted over the decades. Those that survived in excellent condition are treasured by collectors and often passed down as heirlooms. The value of a 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1985 D can reach astonishing heights, with some top-grade specimens selling for $2.40 million. This value depends on the coin's condition, provenance, and any unique minting anomalies. Auctions featuring these rare nickels often attract collectors from around the world, driving competitive bidding. In addition to monetary value, the Jefferson nickel 1985 D holds historical significance. It represents a period in U.S. coinage where design consistency was emphasized, yet unintentional variations created rare collectibles. Its story appeals not only to numismatists but also to history enthusiasts interested in mid-20th century America. Owning a 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1985 D is considered a prestigious addition to any collection. Beyond the impressive market value, it offers a tangible connection to the past, to Jefferson himself, and to the artistry of coin minting. Each coin tells a story of craftsmanship, scarcity, and the enduring fascination of rare American coinage. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1993, is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors around the world, standing out due to its rarity and unique minting characteristics. It was produced in limited quantities at the Denver Mint, which is denoted by the D mint mark, making it a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. The design of the Jefferson nickel 1993 features the familiar profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with Monticello on the reverse, yet certain coins from this year carry subtle variations that make them extremely valuable to collectors. Even slight differences in the strike or die errors can turn an ordinary nickel into a highly prized treasure. During 1993, the U.S. Mint faced challenges in production that resulted in lower numbers of nickels reaching circulation from the Denver Mint. These production anomalies, combined with careful preservation by collectors, make the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1993 a rare find today. Coins that remain in pristine condition are particularly coveted. Numismatists often study the Jefferson nickel 1993 under magnification to identify unique characteristics, such as double dies, repunched mint marks, or planchet errors. These variations are subtle but can dramatically increase the coin's value, attracting both amateur and professional collectors eager to complete their collections. The Jefferson nickel 1993 is also notable because many of its surviving examples were never released into general circulation, instead being held in collector sets or private collections. This scarcity has contributed significantly to its reputation as one of the most valuable modern nickels. collectors often seek the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1993, not only for its rarity but also for its historical context. It represents a snapshot of the U.S. Mint's operations in the early 1990s and reflects both the craftsmanship and challenges of coin production during that period. Auctions featuring the Jefferson nickel 1993 often draw intense interest, with bidders competing to secure coins in top condition. Graded specimens, especially those receiving the highest numerical grades from professional grading services, command significant attention in the numismatic community. The value of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1993 can reach up to $1.70 million, depending on its condition and specific minting characteristics. Coins with clear D mint marks, flawless surfaces, and any notable errors are the most likely to achieve these extraordinary prices. Collectors also appreciate the Jefferson nickel 1993 for its aesthetic appeal, as the coin's design remains one of the most iconic in U.S. coinage. The combination of historical significance, rarity, and visual charm makes it a standout piece in any collection. Owning a 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1993 is considered a prestigious achievement for coin enthusiasts. Its rarity, high value, and storied history ensure it remains a symbol of numismatic excellence and a reminder of the allure and excitement of coin collecting. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1983, is a coin that has fascinated collectors for decades, especially when bearing the D mint mark. Produced at the Denver Mint, this coin was part of a series that celebrated Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and the designer Felix Schlag's iconic portrayal of Monticello on the reverse. While millions of nickels were struck that year, the 1983 D stands out due to rare errors and low survival rates in pristine condition. The obverse of the 1983 D features Jefferson's portrait facing left, capturing his thoughtful expression and signature hairstyle. The artist's initials appear subtly below the bust, a detail that has intrigued numismatists seeking coins with perfect strikes. Over time, the 1983 D nickels have shown variations in die and strike quality, with some specimens exhibiting sharper features than others, which greatly affects their collectability. On the reverse, Monticello is depicted with fine architectural details, showcasing the neoclassical columns and pediment. Certain 1983 D coins are highly sought after because the details on Monticello remain exceptionally crisp. Coins with full lines and no wear are especially valuable because they demonstrate the craftsmanship of the Denver Mint during that period. Collectors often look for nickels where the building's fine lines and steps are intact, signaling a high-grade coin. One of the key factors that makes the 1983 D Jefferson nickel rare is the presence of error coins. These errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and planchet flaws. Such anomalies occurred in very small numbers, making them a golden opportunity for collectors. Coins with minor minting errors from 1983 D are considered some of the most prized in the Jefferson nickel series. The historical context of the 1983 D nickel also adds to its value. Released during a period of economic uncertainty in the United States, these coins circulated widely but few were saved in mint condition. Most nickels from this era were spent and worn, which makes finding a flawless 1983 D today extremely difficult. Coins with perfect luster and no scratches are exceedingly rare and become the centerpiece of any collection. Collectors pay close attention to the coin's grade, with professional grading services offering certification for the 1983 D nickel. High-grade examples receive designations like MS 65 or higher, indicating a nearly perfect strike and surface. Only a small fraction of coins from 1983 D achieve such grades, further driving up demand. The scarcity of these high-grade nickels is what ultimately makes them a collector's dream. Condition and provenance play a huge role in determining the desirability of the 1983 D nickel. Coins that have remained untouched since they were minted, often kept in protective holders, command the highest interest. Provenance can trace a coin back to a known collection or a significant auction, adding historical significance beyond the coin's design and condition. The value of a rare 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1983 D in perfect condition is astonishing. Some coins have fetched up to $2.68 million, reflecting the combined effect of rarity, error types, and impeccable preservation. Such prices highlight how even a coin worth mere cents in face value can become a multimillion-dollar treasure for collectors. For enthusiasts, owning a 1983 D nickel is not just about money but also about holding a piece of history. This coin represents the artistic legacy of Felix Schlag, the rich narrative of Jefferson's presidency, and the craftsmanship of the Denver Mint. Every detail from Jefferson's hair to the lines of Monticello tells a story of 1983, a year that now lives on in numismatic lore. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel. 1994, is one of the rarest coins in modern American numismatics, prized by collectors for its scarcity and unique features. Minted with the D mint mark, this coin has captured the attention of enthusiasts seeking to add a significant piece to their collections. Its rarity is not just in the year, but also in its limited mintage and the unusual errors found on some specimens, which have made it a standout among Jefferson nickels. The design of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1994 follows the familiar obverse profile of Thomas Jefferson, with the Monticello depicted on the reverse. What makes the 1994 issue particularly special are the subtle variations in strike quality and die anomalies that occurred at the Denver Mint. These minor differences have made certain coins in this year far more valuable than the standard circulation examples. Collectors have long been drawn to the Jefferson nickel series, but the 1994 D mint mark coin holds a unique place because of the low number of high-grade coins available. Coins that retain sharp detail and original luster are exceedingly difficult to find, and this has created a strong demand among serious numismatists. Even minor imperfections can affect a coin's desirability, making pristine examples extremely rare. Historical context adds to the allure of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1994. During the mid-1990s, the Denver Mint produced nickels with occasional die errors, and these anomalies were often caught only after distribution. Collectors prize these variations because they represent a tangible piece of minting history, a snapshot of a period when quality control issues created rare opportunities. Some of the most fascinating features of the 1994 D mint mark nickels are the double die obverse and off-center strike errors that occasionally appear. These errors, while unintentional, dramatically increase the coin's value. Serious collectors and investors often seek out these rare anomalies, as they can turn an otherwise ordinary nickel into a high-demand collectible. Grading plays a critical role in determining the worth of a 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1994. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services are exceptionally rare. The higher the grade, the more likely the coin will command attention at auctions, where competitive bidding can drive the price significantly higher than retail values for standard coins from the same year. Collectors often trade these coins privately or through specialized auctions, knowing that each piece has its own story. The provenance of a 1994 D mint mark nickel can add to its value, particularly if it comes from a well-known collection or has been certified by a respected grading authority. The excitement of securing one of these coins has fueled ongoing interest and speculation. The value of a high-grade 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1994 D mint mark can reach as high as $1.46 million, depending on rarity, condition, and market demand. This staggering figure reflects the combination of scarcity, historical significance, and collector enthusiasm. Even coins with minor imperfections can still command significant sums if they exhibit the rare characteristics that define this issue. Investors and collectors alike recognize that the 1994 D mint mark nickel is more than just a piece of currency. It is a tangible connection to the past and a symbol of the intricate art and science of coin production. Each coin carries a story of the minting process, the historical context of its creation, and the market forces that make it so valuable today. Owning a 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1994 is both a privilege and an opportunity. For those who manage to acquire one, it represents a unique addition to a collection and a potential investment that could appreciate over time. As demand continues to rise among collectors worldwide, the legacy of this rare nickel ensures it will remain a coveted and highly respected piece of American numismatic history. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1996, with AP mint mark, is one of the rarest modern U.S. coins, highly sought after by collectors due to its limited production and unique characteristics that set it apart from standard 1996 nickels. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1996 P nickel features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, a design that has been a staple of American coinage for decades, admired for its clarity and historical significance. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home, is displayed with fine details that highlight the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, particularly in coins of this period where subtle variations in strike quality make certain specimens exceptional. What makes the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1996 P mint mark especially rare is the very small number of coins that were struck with perfect clarity and escape into circulation without any flaws, making high-grade examples extremely scarce. Collectors prize this coin not Only for its rarity but also for the subtle differences that distinguish it from other 1996 nickels, such as sharper reliefs on Jefferson's profile and more pronounced architectural lines on Monticello. Over the years, stories of accidental discoveries in circulation have elevated the 1996 P nickel to legendary status among numismatists, sparking excitement whenever one surfaces in near-perfect condition. Professional grading has further enhanced the coin's prestige, as coins achieving flawless or near-flawless grades are immediately recognized as premium specimens, drawing competitive bids from collectors and investors alike. The value of a top-grade 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1996 P mint mark has soared, with the rarest examples selling for $1.24 million, solidifying its reputation as one of the most lucrative and sought-after Jefferson nickels in history. This coin also reflects a unique period in U.S. mint history, where stricter quality control measures inadvertently created coins that would later become prized for their perfection and scarcity. Collectors are fascinated by the historical context, seeing the 1996 P nickel as a symbol of both the mid-1990s minting techniques and the enduring legacy of Thomas Jefferson in American coinage. The 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1996 P mint mark is more than just a piece of currency. It is a tangible connection to the past, showcasing both the artistry and precision of the U.S. mint during this era. Its rarity and high grade survival rate make it an attractive investment, with serious collectors confident that its value will continue to grow over time due to ongoing demand and limited supply. This nickel also appeals to those who appreciate the thrill of discovery, as finding even a single specimen in pristine condition can create excitement and elevate its owner's status among fellow collectors. Owning a 1996 P Jefferson nickel is a prestigious achievement, blending historical importance, numismatic craftsmanship, and exceptional monetary value into a single, highly coveted coin. That in the world of rare coins, the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1996 P mint mark stands as a symbol of rarity, legacy, and enduring appeal, capturing the fascination of collectors and investors alike. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1999, from the USA with a D mint mark, is one of the most sought-after coins among collectors, instantly catching attention due to its rarity and unique characteristics. Its story begins in the late 20th century when the U.S. Mint produced millions of nickels, but a few coins from certain batches carried errors that made them extremely valuable. Collectors often marvel at the precision and detail on the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1999, with the image of Thomas Jefferson perfectly struck on the obverse. Even minor differences in the design or finish can turn a common coin into a numismatic treasure. This coin's condition is crucial, as those preserved in uncirculated or near-perfect state fetch the highest premiums. The reverse design, featuring Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, is iconic. On the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1999, subtle variations in the building's details can signal an error or limited production issue, further increasing interest among collectors. Coins with perfect alignment and crisp lettering are particularly prized in auctions. The history of the Jefferson nickel series dates back to 1938, making it a staple in American coinage. However, the 1999 D mint mark stands out because it belongs to a year when certain coins were unintentionally misprinted or struck with unusual die variations, creating a rare collectible that is not found in general circulation. Enthusiasts who study mint records note that only a small number of these 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1999 D mint mark were produced with the rare characteristics that make them valuable today. This scarcity is what drives the excitement and keeps collectors constantly searching for the next find. Condition grading plays a significant role in the coin's desirability. Coins graded MS-70 or close to perfect by professional grading services are almost mythical, often changing hands in private sales or auctions for astonishing sums. Even coins graded slightly lower remain highly collectible due to their scarcity. Collectors also pay attention to provenance. Coins that come from notable collections or have a verified history of ownership often sell for higher prices. The 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1999 D mint mark, with documented provenance, is especially attractive for serious numismatists. The estimated value of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1999 D mint mark in excellent condition is around $1 million, making it a true investment piece. This value is not just about metal or face value, but about the rarity, historical significance, and demand among collectors who recognize its unique place in American coinage. Numismatic experts often advise potential buyers to verify authenticity and condition carefully. With so many replicas and altered coins in circulation, having a certified and professionally graded 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1999, D-mint mark is essential for securing its full market value. This coin continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. Its combination of historical importance, rarity, and potential financial return ensures that the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1999 D-mint mark remains a centerpiece for any serious collection, and a symbol of how even small coins can hold extraordinary worth. Next is the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000, is one of the rarest coins in modern American numismatics, instantly catching the attention of collectors around the world. Its production in the Denver Mint, marked with the D-mint mark, produced a striking design that combined both historical significance and modern minting precision. Despite being a coin many people use in daily transactions, the 2000 D nickel holds a story that is far from ordinary. The design of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000 features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, facing left, accompanied by inscriptions that have been consistent since its introduction in 1938. On the reverse side, Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home, is depicted with remarkable detail. The coin represents both the continuity of American coinage and the subtle changes that can make a coin rare. The rarity of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000 is partly due to a very limited number of coins that were struck with specific minting errors. These errors, often unnoticed at first glance, include double die obverse, off-center strikes, and die cracks. Such mistakes in the minting process are what elevate ordinary coins into highly sought-after collector items. Collectors often seek the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000 in pristine condition, preferably in uncirculated or proof quality. Coins that have been handled or worn lose a significant portion of their value, making condition a key factor in determining how much a coin can fetch in auctions or private sales. Grading services also play a crucial role in certifying the authenticity and quality of these coins. Historical context adds to the allure of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000. The year 2000 was a milestone in American coinage as it marked the final years before the widespread introduction of modern anti-counterfeiting measures. This coin stands as a testament to the craftsmanship of the Denver Mint and the attention to detail that makes certain coins timeless. The 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000 gained particular fame when a few specimens were discovered with striking anomalies that made them extremely rare. Reports of collectors finding these unusual coins sparked intense bidding wars, and the story of each coin's discovery adds a layer of fascination for enthusiasts and historians alike. Auctions and private sales of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000 have set impressive records. The coin's limited availability, combined with its historical significance and minting quirks, means it is highly coveted in the numismatic community. Even casual collectors are often eager to add one to their collection when a rare example appears on the market. The value of the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000 can reach up to $730,000, depending on the coin's condition, rarity, and the uniqueness of any minting errors it may possess. This astronomical value underscores how a small coin, often overlooked in everyday transactions, can hold immense financial and historical worth. For collectors, owning the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000 is not just about investment but also prestige. It represents the pinnacle of modern coin collecting and the thrill of owning a piece of history that few others possess. The combination of rarity, condition, and historical context ensures that this coin remains a centerpiece in any serious collection. Even today, the 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2000 continues to generate interest among new generations of collectors. Its story is passed along through numismatic clubs, online forums, and auction catalogs, ensuring that its legacy as one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels ever minted is preserved and celebrated worldwide.